Wait, let's say our pronouns real quick. I'm a he.
I'm a starfish. You and I are sick.
You walked into a lion's den.
You wouldn't know that it was human meat until they said to you, human carpaccio.
When I think about eating people, not only do I think about how they would taste, but I also like to think about their personality.
Walked into a lion's den.
Just call me my guy and we're good.
Yeah, call me my dude. That's
Yeah.
it. You sound like the dumbest robot.
I am the dumbest robot.
Thank you for listening to Splittin Hairs. On this podcast, you're gonna learn about yourself. I'm Asha Salzano.
My name is Chris Metcalf.
We're all lizard people anyway.
Christopher Martin.
Christopher Martin would be a
That's
good
my
name.
middle name.
That would be a good name.
Christopher Martin.
Welcome to the stage, Christopher Martin. You sound serious,
Yeah, it sounds serious.
but it sounds
I
like
sound
good
the leader
serious.
of a church.
No, it sounds good serious. Like I'm like, oh, this guy has 2 first names. He's about to be so funny.
From the Martin family.
Yeah,
It's true.
I'm telling you, it
It
sounds
does sound
good.
serious.
But like good serious, not too serious. Not like Dolores something.
Chris Metcalf just sounds like,
Chris Metcalf.
yo, you know who? There's a
It sounds
guy-
like a cheese.
a Chris Metcalf sharp cheddar.
Sharp cheddar that's gonna do stand up
Right.
and make lactose intolerant jokes.
Give you like some weird gas.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
There's a dude named with the last name Metcalf. I think his name is Chris Metcalf in
Stand up?
No, did you watch the movie the Mormon movie, the Mormon murder movie?
No.
Mystery Amongst Mormons. One of the
On
guys.
Netflix?
Yeah, it's good. You should check it out. It's sweet. There's like a lot of weird characters in there and shit, but one of the guys, like the Mormon guys, his name I think is Chris Metcalf, and he spells it with an E. I haven't looked up though to see if I'm like in any way related to this guy.
I don't think so.
Connections to the Mormon world.
Yeah, or connection to the acting world.
Yeah.
Whichever one. You're like, I'm willing. I'm open and I'm willing.
Well, there's
Either
Lord-
cult leader or head actor.
The-
I'm down. What's the difference though? Nothing.
Right.
Nothing. There's no difference between a cult leader and the head actor on a movie scene.
You know what's happened to me a few times with my last name? Like some people be like, Metcalf, and it's usually a guy, and they'll be like, you're not related to Eric Metcalf, are you? You should pull up a picture of Eric Metcalf, the NFL football player. He's a giant black man with like dreads. I forget who he played
You're
for.
like, yes.
Yeah. Well, I started saying
he's
yes.
my brother.
I started
Yeah.
saying yes, but at
Yo,
first I
do
was
you
like,
know
no.
him? That's my twin.
Yeah,
That's my twin.
literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you should start saying. Dude, that's my twin. Do I know him?
The
I was
resemblance.
born with him.
I get it all the time.
I was born with
Eric
him.
Metcalf.
That's crazy. But we should let the people know what they're in for today. You guys are in for a highly robot episode.
Oh.
A robot,
Virtual
a
reality
technology world today. Because I'm sure a lot of you know that Facebook is now metaverse.
Dun, dun, dun.
Officially going for the VR world. And did you also see that Nike just signed their own NFT now? So now their brand will be on NFTs. So there goes that.
Well,
There goes that. That is starting already. And we've talked about NFTs and how either they're so crazy that they're right or you just don't know the world. And I think it was so crazy that it's right. That's what we're doing now.
I'm gonna let you take the reins on steering this ship because I'm gonna go in so many different ADD directions with this. I'm so overwhelmed by this whole thing.
Okay, we're gonna only allow you 2 ADDs.
Yeah.
You're allowed. We're gonna be.
Give me 2
you-
ADD outbreaks.
You have a disability or an ability. We
Or-
don't know yet.
We
it
don't
could
know
be
yet. It could be
superpowers.
harnessed into a power.
Yeah, exactly.
With enough training.
So we watch our mouth. All right. So I'm gonna give you 2. I'm gonna allow you 2
Okay.
ADHD outbursts. Okay.
Also, this reminds me,
we
speaking
do
of
work
things
with
we
you.
have to start doing on the show, is we never got our pronoun
Bucket?
infraction bucket.
Here you go.
For now, this will be the
Well, do you have cash?
I might have some cash in my bag. I'll check. Here, let me see.
All right. Don't be coming in here talking about do you accept Venmo? I do. All right. You have $1. Well, only one mispronoun or.
Well, I don't. We have to go back and check the logs for.
Oh no, we're not going back. That's gonna be impossible.
All right, so I'll start. This is for the.
No, you haven't done it yet.
Oh, I thought I had to put in for the episode.
Oh,
from,
you're doing. Oh, you're
from
repenting.
Demi Lovato.
Okay,
Yeah.
well you can't. Then you don't have no more money.
Well, I
this
gotta be. I
episode.
gotta be.
Yeah.
Or I gotta get. Can we also keep an IOU tag for the pronoun bucket?
Yeah, absolutely. All right. If you don't know what we're talking about, listen to the What Is Going On episode.
Yeah, 2 episodes ago where we.
So we have an IOU and you have 2 Okay, so
yeah.
let's talk about metaverse. Here it is. It's happening. NFTs are happening. Mark Zuckerberg made his little avatar. It was better looking than he is. He definitely is catfishing.
It didn't have zinc on its face.
Yeah. It did not have the dark eyes of Mark Zuckerberger.
The dead
Burger.
eyes.
Did you hear what I called him? Mark Zuckerberger.
Mark Zuckerberger. Ooh, dude, somebody's gotta have that on their menu somewhere.
Well, that's gonna be an NFT hot dog
Right.
or a burger, an NFT burger.
If I had a burger
the Mark
plate,
Zuckerberger.
the Mark Zuckerberger, what would your burger be if you had a Mark Zuckerberger on your menu?
But him?
Yeah, well, like if you had a burger joint and you're like, I'm gonna make a burger called the Mark Zuckerberger, what would yours be? Because I think I'd make it.
It'd be like stale bread, cold meat,
yeah.
black olives, and mad mayonnaise, and that's it.
Okay.
And it's cold though. It's a cold sandwich.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
That's him as a sandwich. Or you know those olive breads? Have you ever seen olive bread?
Yeah. Olive
like something
bread.
like that.
It's like on olive bread.
Yeah, because he's like got like those black eyes, like those
The
soulless
dark eyes. Yeah. Yeah. Mine would be like one of those Impossible burgers.
Also, I want to let you know that's an ADHD.
Oh, that's an ADHD breakout.
Outburst, yeah.
Okay, all right, man. I'm using it up
Go
quick
ahead.
in this
But
one,
yeah.
but we'll finish it since we're here. We got the infraction. Mine would be on like a brioche roll, but it would be like one of those Impossible burgers where it's like not meat, but it's meat. It's like those burgers where they grow them out of like a meat cell or whatever.
Yeah.
So like it would be that, but then it would be like lettuce, tomato, onion, and then zinc as like the sauce.
Zinc.
And then that's the burger. Because it needs to be like new age and weird because, it's Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
But then also,
I respect that.
it's got to be a zinky burger.
I respect that. I think my burger is better, but I respect that. You don't want to go toe-to-toe with my burger spot is all I'm going to say. In my NFT burger world. But, dude, it's happening. What are we thinking? You nervous? You nervous?
I'm not nervous because here's the thing. The metaverse thing is going to happen anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
All he did was take the first crack at like making a portal to some kind of a metaverse. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody else is also going to have theirs. It's like Bitcoin right now.
Right.
So I feel like, is taking the first swing. So I'm not nervous in the sense that like it's happening because we've in great length discussed the inevitability of this happening.
We all saw Wall-E.
What do you mean?
Wall-E, the robot, the Disney robot movie.
Sure, but do they have a metaverse in that?
Yeah.
Oh, they do? Well,
Yeah,
and like
and the
Ready
people-
Player One.
And the people are like fat and they're sitting in like with tracksuits and you've never seen Wall-E?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, it's like, then you've never cried.
No.
But we all know that's a lie. You've cried here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like Wall-E.
Yeah, like similar. I forgot that they
Yeah.
had like a metaverse thing,
Yeah.
but like, or like Ready Player One or like that shit. But yeah, so it's like, it's the first crack. I don't know. It's just
I'm
like,
scared
okay.
because it's the first crack. And honestly, I thought we had like 5 more years. At least 5 more years
Really?
of at least a little bit of normalcy. But we've got these 3 dudes. We've got fucking Bezos, we've got Elon, and we've got Mark. And they're all in a race to escape Earth. Okay? And it's like, I'm like, holy shit, Mark Zuckerberg just took burger. It's never going to change for me. He took it to the next level. Like, these guys are going to the moon. They're fighting over the moon. He's like, no, we're not leaving anywhere. We're just going to be in one place now.
Well, he's like, why go anywhere? When we can live in pods.
Yeah.
He's like, we can become subterranean, but the world is ours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like if we just like have like intravenous like tubes and shit, and we like live in like a pod, but we're like plugged in, living in the metaverse, we don't need like to have crops.
We don't need. Yeah.
We don't need to have like cargo ships transporting stuff, as long as like we're just being fed, like our bodies are alive but our minds are running
They're
around.
feeding us through a feeding tube.
Yeah.
We don't need it, and we can like
It's like the Matrix.
Yeah, and in the exactly like the Matrix simulation.
Yeah.
And yeah, you'll be eating in your VR world. You'll be eating like a nice steak, but it'll just be like food tube. Yeah, but it will all be fake.
Yeah.
I would make one. I'm gonna have to tell you guys that I would give in and make a metaverse.
What do you mean make a metaverse?
Like I would live in a world like that.
Well, I feel like if it so here's what I'm kind of like. My thing with this is like, this is the first like crack at it, and it's coming from a pretty big conglomerate like Facebook. I'm interested. I want to see it like flop. I want people to be like, yo, you're fucking hack. This thing's fucking whack as shit. This is fucking dumb as hell. This is for like old people. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't think that's going to happen though. These young people, they love the internet more than us. But if it was just our generation, it wouldn't do so well.
But do you think this is going to take over like TikTok? Like, this is like not.
Wait, we're talking about like tomorrow, like in 5 years take away TikTok, or in like 20 years take away TikTok? Or you mean just like right now?
Like when TikTok dropped, it was like a tidal wave that didn't stop.
Right.
But like now Metaverse is dropping. It's kind of a different thing.
It is. Yeah, that's my only hesitation. It is different, I think.
But like what if it's pricey? Like, because, like, think about it. Like, you got to live in this universe.
He's not going to do that, though, at first, because it's just such a... This is just like...
But he doesn't have to do anything. He just has to build the world, and then vendors like Nike and whatever, you bring it into your world. Oh, but
he's got to update it, and he's got to do certain things. He's still got to work on it. Here's my thing. If he's really...
He hasn't even perfected Facebook yet. That thing's a fucking nightmare. And now he's creating a universe for our brains to live in. This fucking guy. Sign up for Metaverse, everyone. You fucking idiots.
You think Facebook is a mess, but what if it's the mess he wanted?
It's not even the mess he wanted.
You don't know that.
It's an AI thing that got out of control.
You don't know if he in his head was like, all right, we're all good. We've got all this stuff. Now let's see if we could turn them on their head. Let's see if we can kind of make the world go a little bit crazy.
I don't even think, like, I sort of agree with what you're saying. I don't think he's as cynical as that, but I think what he is more like, he's more like probably not thinking about.
Have you seen his eyes?
Oh, they're dead.
They're dead. What do you mean he's not cynical?
But I don't think he's like, ha ha ha. I think he's more like, I will change the world. But like in this like...
Oh, I don't think...
In this, like, emotionless, soulless kind of, like, a way.
No, I don't think so. I think he's more, like, dirty than that. I think his thing is, like, someone's going to be the owner of this. It's got to be me, and I'm getting in there now. I'm taking the stamp now. Now he's changing his Facebook to Metaverse. Like, everything is changing. Instagram is going to change to Metaverse. Like, he's creating this one big hub, and now he's taking the VR world with him. Like, this guy he's got plans. He's got plans. He's cynical. I think he's cynical.
I mean,
that being said,
I don't think he's like a nice guy.
That being said, I'll see you all in the Metaverse. That being said, I will be having the drip in the Metaverse, okay? I will have a Gucci bag, all right? I will be in there.
I don't. Are we gonna be like in the Metaverse? See, God, I'm already hurting my brain, and I didn't even do enough reading about it yet. I just like saw some videos about it and shit, and I saw the VR demo. Did you see the demo where they did like the walkthrough thing
with his avatar, his ugly ass avatar?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's gonna happen whether we like it or not.
Is it gonna require goggles? Like, do we go in the Metaverse like on our phones?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that deep. I think it's just like have you seen Black Mirror?
I don't know which one.
Oh, but you've seen it, yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen the episode where they live in kind of simulation, and to get out they have to like enter all these points and go like on a kind of like America's Got Talent and be rated by these judges, and then these judges will be like, oh yeah, you deserve to live in the real world now.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, anyone? The song? Anyone? All right, well, you should watch that episode.
Okay.
I hope I'm explaining it right. Maybe I'm explaining it so wrong that you're like,
no, I don't remember that.
remember
as a
that
concept.
he puts all his coins into that girl? You've never seen. I don't want to spoil it for you. If
No.
You've never and they go up in front of 3 judges. You've never seen it?
No.
Okay. I don't want to ruin it. That's why I'm saying that.
I mean, you could whatever. I don't give a shit.
Oh, he pays for the girl to go sing and be so they like work out for coins. Like all you do is like ride a bike. If you want coins, you got to ride a bike and stuff like that.
Okay.
And you can buy stuff with these coins in that verse, in that universe.
Right.
Or whatever it is. And there's this option like to buy out, right? To like be able to go upon these judges, and it's like America's Got Talent,
Right.
and they judge you, and they're like, oh yeah, we see something special in you, and you become like an influencer or an actor or something like that,
Okay.
right? So he puts all these coins into this girl, like because she wants to be a singer, and she thinks she has the most beautiful voice, and he's like, oh, I believe in you too. He works his ass off, and he gives her the coins so she can go on America's Got Talent. She sings. Do they boo her? I don't know if they boo her or they like her. And then he doesn't hear from her for a while, and then one night he gets like a pop up, and she's like doing porn. So she ended up not being selected as a singer. Instead, they were like, you can do porn if you like, and she took the porn deal.
Okay. So
It's kind of fucked.
So what, the point being that like this is like that what metaverse will be
Yeah,
like?
yeah. Where you just like work for coins and then you live in that world.
But I guess what I'm not like getting is like if I'm like, it just seems like such a leap, and maybe I'm naive for thinking that it seems like such a leap to get people to have to put like VR goggles on.
I don't know.
Like the phone is like, oh, it's not, it's like we have it all the time. We're so used to having it, but like, and you could do all these things on it, but now like, I don't know, you're like, now it's like you're gonna walk into like a digital space.
Well, in that
so
one,
you gotta,
the one in Black Mirror, it's just like a screen, and you just live there, and you can like touch the screen, but like I want to go here, I want to go there. So like on
Right.
TV or something like that. But the screen was the apartment.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna work.
I don't remember. Did they show him with goggles on?
No, I don't know.
Like, so maybe he's not even having goggles. Maybe he's just like, you're walking around.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, I don't think it's hard for people to put on goggles though. We literally do anything. Like people are putting on the glasses for 3D. Imagine what they'll do for a metaverse. They in there. They putting on the goggles.
But I don't know. Maybe this is just like an age thing where I'm hitting a wall with understanding, like I could have like an apartment, like, and then go meet up with my friends, or like do like in reality, and then like, but then I'm gonna instead of like watch TV or like go see my friends or go do things, I'm gonna go into the metaverse and then look around in my digital mansion that I spent Bitcoin on, and then like have like digital Nikes.
How is that different? How is that different than kind of video games?
But that's what I'm saying. There's a jump to me with like, if you're a video game person, I get the sort of getting into that world. But how do you start getting non-video game players
dating? They'll probably create like a metaverse dating place. There's going to be so many things there, like people meeting up, you know what I mean? And like getting to know each other and stuff like that. I'm only telling you because my cousin got catfished by playing PS4 with someone and was like in a relationship and they never met. And then like the person ended up not being real. So like she was playing video games just to fucking have date night with her fake boyfriend. So you know what I mean? So I'm like,
That's wild.
I'm saying anyone, and yeah, they played video games, but she's not like a video gamer. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like she got into that because of him, and now she's just into it.
Yeah.
So I can see them. I can see people being like, "Oh, I've got 15." I can see it starting like this. I've got 15 minutes to like spare. I'll just go on Metaverse. Oh, fuck around here, fuck around there. Oh, this guy, I know this guy. Like,
So it's like a mall, basically. Like, it seems just more like a mall.
I think you're gonna be able to do a lot of things. I think he's just opening it up.
I think it's right. It's going to be his metaverse.
Right, but I think he's gonna open it up to whatever. Maybe get some games in there. Maybe watch some movies with some friends. Like if you're far away from people, right? Like that would have been cool during quarantine.
But how are you? I guess we need to establish whether or not there's VR goggles, because like, what's the difference of watching a movie with a friend?
I'm saying like if you're in if you're in London and I'm here and I'm like, yo, let's watch a movie together or whatever. Like now they have that. Have you seen on Disney? Like they have like watch party, and you
Right.
can watch the same. Like you and your friends can watch movies together. You're watching the same thing happen. Like you're pausing it. Like you're starting it from beginning to end together.
And then what? You're like on the phone together or something?
Or you could be texting. It doesn't matter. But they just have it so that you guys can have like a watch party.
Okay.
So something like that. It's what's the difference between that and the goggles?
Well, one is just simply syncing up with somebody in a different time zone, where this is like I have to enter the metaverse to go watch the movie.
That's like logging in to Disney.
So then what? So you're in London, I'm here. We both log into the metaverse. We're avatared out. We meet up in our avatars, and then we're like, but I'm sitting at like a computer, and then we're like digitally walking to the movies and watching the movie.
Yeah.
But those are so many extra steps.
For what?
Like the Disney thing is option 1, metaverse is option 2. Option 1, I have to like log in and like walk around, meet you, walk to these movies and shit. Whereas like I could just text you and be like, "Hey, want to do Disney
But
Plus sync
maybe
thing?"
you don't have to walk to meet me. Maybe it's just like our avatars sync up. It's a screen. You know what I mean? There's so much possibility. I don't understand how you're not seeing this.
I'm not. I guess I don't know enough about it. Like I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
It's the same thing. Like to me, it's the same thing. Like if like. I don't know. Maybe because I play video games that I'm like, it's the same thing. Like you just turn something on and you'll click on the app, whatever, and then you'll watch it together. Like your avatars would just be together.
Okay, so let's pretend.
And we don't even know if this exists. I'm just saying, like, that's a possibility.
Right.
You're fighting over something that doesn't even exist.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it, and it's like hurting my brain.
I think it's hurting your brain way more than it needs to.
It's fucking dumb. I don't like it.
Well, how about Amazon using Alexa now for hospitals?
Yo, that's a HIPAA compliant fucking Alexa. Give me a fucking break. Those snaky fucks. They are gonna use. Yo, I don't buy that shit for one fucking second.
This is gonna be amazing. You want to talk about the robots that are gonna want to revolutionize and kill humans? It's gonna be the HIPAA Alexa, okay? Because the yelling and the curses that they're gonna fucking hear from people who are just like in need of help.
I mean, sure, but
because Alexa's just gonna mishear everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, get me a nurse. Oh, you want your purse? Like it's just like Alexa doesn't work like that. Like you can barely get it to fucking play the right song. Like, you know how many people are gonna be like, get me the fucking nurse, bitch! Like, these are people, like, think about all the people in the hospital that scream, like, nurse, I'm in here! Like, think about how they're gonna scream at this HIPAA Alexa. They're gonna revolutionize and kill all of us.
well, even just like the fun stuff where there's just gonna be like an old guy like laying in bed. He's like, Alexa, get one of these damn nurses in here to clean my balls.
That's what I was saying too. Like, you thought we're literally making these Alexas like the fucking middleman in abuse.
I just don't trust at all in any way, shape, or form that it is not going to be picking up some kind of data despite it being HIPAA compliant.
I
just don't buy it.
I don't think
I don't
anything.
fucking buy it.
I don't think anything that listens to you doesn't record data.
Right, but
Like,
but the,
don't
but
play
that's
me
why
with that
I'm saying-
bullshit.
But the reason it's got to be HIPAA compliant, like, is because it's got to abide by like medical secrecy.
Right.
So it's like, how are you going to tell me that when a nurse or a doctor is going over someone's charts in their room with a patient, that thing is not taking in data?
It's going to.
But it's not supposed to.
And a lot of things aren't supposed to take our data. A lot of things.
Well, no one said that they couldn't, and then we all said,
right,
go
and you're
for it.
you're trying to say HIPAA is the law.
Well, right. Yeah, exactly. That's why these fucking hospitals still use like faxing and shit.
Right.
Because, I mean, there are like HIPAA compliant
They're
like,
gonna fucking
portals
lie to
and
us.
shit, but
They're
yeah.
gonna be like, "Oops, Slippy."
Right.
Because it's like,
I mean, or they're gonna be
Because-
like, it's recording, but it's not being shared.
that's what I was gonna say. It's
Yeah.
collecting data, but it's not being shared with
Right.
anyone.
Mhm.
It's collecting data for your
It's in a
benefit.
closed network.
For your benefit.
It's being saved in a closed network.
because it's got to tell the nurse who you are, like
But for
patient
security
7.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like patient 7, Daniel Levi, here for a broken ankle.
I don't
is
even
in
know what
room
they're
7.
using them for. Like, are they using them for like patients?
I think they're using them. I think they're talking about two things. I think they're using them for like older people. So it could be like, Alexa, call 911. You know
Right,
what I mean?
Pooped.
Like, yeah, like
I pooped.
Alexa, where the fuck I put my glasses? Is
I
on top of the
need-
head. Alexa's like, look at your fucking head, stupid.
Allison,
Yeah.
what's her damn name?
Allison. Oh shit, that's my daughter's name. Yeah. You know?
Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're either using it for that or for the hospital, and like being, instead of the nurse being like beep beep, like they need a nurse just being more kind of
Futuristic.
just being more together.
More futuristic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. I guess good for them. I bet you most hospitals aren't going to adopt it. Those institutions are so old school in a lot of their thinking. Like, it takes so long to push shit. I feel like those types of things.
I don't know. When the robots are involved, I feel like it happens fast. I feel like when it doesn't like benefit us, for some reason it works even faster. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I guess if the application ends
Like
up being useful,
we're gonna have metaverse, but the train still is taking life.
right.
You know what I mean? Like the train is still like late. You know, like it's still delayed. We still don't have a schedule.
Right, like Zuckerberg doesn't want to help fix that. I
Right.
mean, not that that's really
Or
his department.
transit in general. You know what I mean?
Well, what's his name's kind of working on that.
Elon Musk
Yeah, with that tube.
with the tube that's gonna go everywhere.
Yeah, at least he's doing like cool shit.
At least he's doing cool shit. And he like puts like outlets so you can charge your phone. That's all I'm asking for.
Yo, he does that wild thing though, where like, I'm gonna butcher this, but like, have you heard about that thing that these like billionaires are doing, where like they have no assets? Like if you look at their bank account, like they're technically like well, not poor, but they're not like billionaires, but like because all their wealth is like in the shares of the stock, like in the company, so that they only like take out what they need, but it's like he rents his home, he doesn't buy a
Right.
home. Like all this shit, and then it's like all like company expense, kind of like weird, like moving shit around, and like people kind of get mad at it because it's like, well, it's like tax evasion. It's like kind of like tax evasion.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's like, I guess it's legal, I think.
It's
but
one of those
like,
things where you're like, oh, you're smart. That was smart. And here we are all dumb dingies, buying real estate and you are one of the richest men and you don't own anything. That's great. So
Yeah.
we're the dummies following the have-tos.
Oh, we're the dummies right now. These fucking bills I've been hearing about getting passed with that Biden thing that he wanted
The
to
infrastructure
push.
bill, it got passed.
Yo, billionaires are
done.
getting theirs right now. We just gave it up to the most rich people in the fucking country. We just handed over, and we got. I say we, like, but like the people, the voters got nothing.
Nothing.
They got fucking nothing.
No, we got stuff. the IRS is gonna look in our bank accounts.
Oh, right.
They're gonna
right,
check
right.
up on us.
Oh, and you get eye care. No dental though.
Oh,
Dental's not covered, by the way.
but eye care is.
Eye care.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right. Well,
when
good.
they were breaking down what they were giving up for people,
Yeah.
they on the original it was like dental, like medical coverage, prescriptions. It got narrowed down. You got eye care.
Good.
You know.
I'm glad that my 2020 vision. They tell you eat carrots for what?
Yeah.
For what? It's the only thing the government is gonna take care of now. Is
Yo, they fucking did.
they left
nothing.
paid leave. Did you see that? They took it off, and all these fucking middle class Americans, hardworking Americans that need the fucking paid leave got fucked.
Yo,
Fucked. We all got fucked.
it's a fucking joke.
This is great.
It's a fucking joke.
This is great, honestly.
You just can't, you know. This is.
I feel like we were in a lose-lose situation.
Oh, and it's.
I feel like hope was just dangling, and we were like, nope.
I was, man, you know, I really thought, like, you know, we always on this show talk about, like, the end of the world and, like, how things are going to end. And, like, you know, even before we did the show, like, I've always, like, thinking about that kind of stuff. And of all the ways that I thought it was going to happen, not like this. This one's boring. This is, like, sad and boring. It's like a slow sinking ship.
There's no partying in this one, right? Where in all the ways that the Earth ends, like, right? Like, everyone's like, there's an asteroid coming. And you're like, let's fucking rage.
Let's go.
Let's fucking rage.
Or, like, zombies or aliens
Yeah.
or something. Machines. Let's fight them.
It's zombies. Oh, my God. The Walking Dead. Shoot them.
Let's run. Let's
Aliens.
fight.
Oh, my God. We always knew there was another life out there.
Yeah.
Everything else. But this one is just robbery.
This is like a combination of like self-destruction, fucking like economic fucking versus like social shit mixed with a little backbone of some pandemic. It's a
Get this, dude.
concoction of
Get
fucking.
Get this too. I hope everyone's listening. So I hope everyone's listening. The whole world. The whole world. I hope you're fucking listening. So the unused coronavirus fundings that they had for the American people that we pay taxes for, they're using it for this infrastructure bill. They're using some of that. They're taking that money back. So all of the people right now in America.
Because Corona's not hot right now. No one's talking about Corona.
No, it's an endemic. Yeah,
It's over now.
It's done. Yeah.
The election's here, and now we have our top topics to talk about.
Yeah.
Corona's not one of them. Corona's over.
Corona's done.
Yeah.
Corona. 7 million people are still unemployed, but Corona's done.
Now we may be jumping the
Coronavirus
gun
is
here.
gone.
We may be jumping the gun
And
here.
we don't deserve that money that we had aside for us.
Right.
No. We don't deserve that.
Yo.
That's to pay infrastructure.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
Yeah. Yo, we're that fucking guy. The fucking liberals look so bad right now. The Democrats, they look
Not the liberals.
Not the liberals.
The liberals didn't
Democrats.
want him.
Well, right.
They wanted Bernie, not the liberals.
Well, yeah.
They
That's
wanted
what I
Bernie.
meant the Democrats.
The
They
Democrats.
just look. It looks so bad.
But this looks bad on everyone.
Oh, it looks bad on everybody.
It looks
I'm
bad
sure.
on the Republicans,
I'm just talking
too.
in terms of that fucking. Well, yeah, but like.
It looks bad in the Republicans because it's like you forced the Democratic's hand by thinking that Trump was a good president. You did that. You forced. Both parties did that to each other.
Oh yeah.
They did that to each other.
They need to join hands.
We
need a purple. We need a purple.
We need to be like, hello, we're both getting fucked here.
They
Can
need-
we come together and fuck these guys that we've made celebrities and idols? We need to come together and worry about us again. They'll be okay. Trump, he's going to be okay, guys. You don't
Right.
have to cry. He is
We don't
eating
need him.
steak.
We don't need him.
He is eating steak with fucking champagne and fucking so many hoes and doing so much coke.
What's a metaverse?
He is fine. He is fine. And all these people, I'm telling you, sometimes I drive through these, like we did a PA show together. And we had to drive through, some of Trump's town. These people live in a fucking shoebox, in a cardboard box. And they're like, Trump 2024, we love Trump. And I'm like, he's okay. Don't worry about him. Like, I'm not worried about Biden if he gets impeached tomorrow. I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about who our next president is, but I'm not worried. I'm not like, oh, save him. Like, No, they're going to be okay. We need to come together and think about ourselves.
I agree with that, but the way it is in place, it's like they gotta join together. Those two parties, it's too binary. Like they need to take a page from the LGBTQ community. They need to come up with a purple party.
Yeah.
They're like where there's a non-binary party where it's just like not red or blue. It's just like policy driven where you're just like not. Feel like we've even talked about this on the show.
I think Andrew Yang is doing something with it.
Yeah, he's trying to like back candidates like it's like not a party, but it's like a backing system where they like will support people that align with like policy shit, and they can be Republican or Democrat. And if you vote that candidate with that policy thing he's doing, you don't have to switch your party on your ballot. You could stay
right, because you have to
Republican
switch
or
your party
Democrat.
if not, it doesn't count.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we need that because it's a fucking hot mess in here. It's a fucking hot mess. These IRS are gonna be looking at my bank account. This is rude. I feel like it's invasive. I'm like, don't look at my stuff. I didn't take me out to dinner first, IRS.
Yeah, a little
before you're looking
peeking.
into my fucking account.
Yeah, what is this, Porky's? What are you peeking through the hole in the wall?
And now they're gonna do that miles, like charging you for miles on your yearly taxes for the miles you've driven on your car.
I don't have to worry about that.
Oh, well, a lot of comics have to worry about that too.
What do you mean?
Road gigs.
Oh, right.
Road gigs. That's gonna hurt a lot of people.
But only if you own a car, right?
Only if you own a car, but then now that's gonna be something that's a thing. You know what I mean? Dude, I gotta pay taxes on how far we go. You know what I'm saying? Like now you've made it a problem. Before it was just gas. I've got gas this time. You've got, it was easy. It was the easiest way. Now it's like, well, dude, I gotta pay taxes on this. It's changed the game.
Well, how are they gonna know how many miles you went?
I think what they're trying to do is do that thing like yearly you check in and you got to show them your miles that you've gone. Maybe you go like get your car service.
Fucking yearly check-in?
Maybe. How else would you do the taxes?
Fuck that.
But I don't know if that's just for electric cars because they're worried they're not going to make money on because everything's moving electric. You know that, right? All the cars.
Well, I mean, like a U.S. mandate or something?
No, like who is it? By like 2024 or 26, a certain car brand it's going fully electric. No more. I forget who it is. I don't know if it's Audi, BMW, or who was it? Or GE.
Kia?
Fiat? Is it Fiat? I forget which one it is, but they're going all electric. That'll be their last year making anything that's gas.
Whoa.
Yeah, I forget who it is.
Not Ford.
I don't know who it is, but GE's now doing that subscription thing. You know that, right? They're planning on going subscription based.
What, like we talked about?
Yeah, with the cars. Like no more buying a car. Like subscription. You can subscribe to GE and get a car. It's on warranty and you can trade it in and all of that stuff. And the subscription is going to work like the way Netflix does. Like, oh, you want like how many people in your party? Like you want 4 people in your, you know what I mean? And then they'd be like, oh, how many miles you're going to use a year? Okay, well, we'll upgrade you. You know what I mean? You can be the gold member, or you can be the standard,
So where you drop the car off? You take the car home and then
I think you're taking the car home. I think
someone picks it up or then
No, I think it's yours. I think you're like, I'll rent this car for 2 months or 3 years or whatever. I think you can like switch it, like kind of like let me see, like what? Like kind of like you used to be able to do with Netflix with the CDs, but they had to be in a certain amount. You could only have them for so long. Remember when they used to do DVDs, Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they'd send them out to you. They don't still do that, do they?
No, I don't think so. I think they got rid of that. But they did for a while. I think they do. I think they have one where it's like stream and DVD.
Yo, some people still buy fucking like Blu-ray.
Yeah. But that's crazy with the car, right? With the fucking subscription. Because my thing is like, that benefits. It's such a smart move, but it's just not a good move for the future. You know what I mean? But it's such a smart move. Like, you can't hate them for it. That's such a good plan. Like, a subscription car. Like, that's so great. Like, it's easy. You no longer have to have like all the money or even a large sum. You know what I mean? You just got to pay it monthly. Some of these companies will probably pay for your insurance and like include it in the membership. Like, it's just easy. You have it in one place. Oh, my son makes my son a part of the membership. It's just smart. It's fucking smart. But it's like not a good thing for like society, you know? Like, it's just like not a good thing for like our lives.
Wait,
but
why is it not a good thing for our lives?
Because then we're gonna go to not owning things. You know what I mean? We'll lose
and
that.
Then we could be more like fucking Tesla. Be more like what's his name?
Right, but that doesn't work for us because we're not billionaires.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
But it's just great. It's such a good move, but for society, it's not a good move. But it's great, and I will be a part of it again. There's another thing that I'm like, you forced my hand.
Do you regret buying your car now? You should have gotten a subscription.
No, I like my car. I like owning a car. Once I'm done with that one, though, then I'll go on subscription
time, baby.
Yep, subscription time. Let me get the the high class, first class, gold member, please and thank you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like one of those things where you're just like, you know what? I'm going on a night on the town. I'm gonna bring it down to the trade it in for like a fucking convertible.
Right.
For the evening.
Yeah, maybe if you got like the gold, you know what I mean? You got the highest
yeah.
member. They're like, trade it in whenever you want. Sexy daddy. They
Sexy
call you whatever
daddy.
you want.
Yeah, you have a username.
Mhm.
They call you by your username.
Yeah, they call you. Yeah.
Hello,
I don't know.
sexy daddy.
I don't know if I've ever told this story before, but like, and if I have, please stop me. But like one time, my friend Steven ordered an Uber for us. Like, we were leaving Coogan's, and me and Steven used to bartend together. Now he's in the army, but we used to bartend together in Coogan's, and we both lived uptown, so we used to take a cab together after we finished, because you finish 5 a.m. You're like, yo, fuck it, let's make sure we get home, you know what I mean? Because it's so late and shit. So we would take a cab together, and one time a bunch of us got in the cab. It was like 4 of us. I think it was me, Steven, Kate, and someone else. And the cab is there, the Uber is there. We get in, and the guy's like, Balziak 1, Baziak 1. And we're like, no, what? No. We're like, no, Steven. He's like, no. Baziak 1. And we're like, no, we're Steven. Like, and then we're like, where does it say we're going? And he's like, he names all the stops that we're doing. And we're like, yeah, that's us. But no, it's Steven. He goes, okay, I don't know. Maybe it's the Uber. He's like, we started and whatever. He takes us. He's like a nice guy. He's like, okay, this is you. Like, you can confirm that. And then we get in the car. And we're like, it's just so weird. Like, why would Uber has never done that? And he's like, yeah, I know. He shows us his phone. Balls sack 1. Balls sack 1, because my friend Steven thought that his username was where the password went. Like, he put his password in the username slot, and his username for Uber was Ballsack1.
Wait, so you could create your own name on Uber?
I forget what it was.
Oh, I'm gonna change my name
or
on
his
Uber.
username or something like that. And it was
so every time someone picks him up, that means every time someone picks him up, every time I open up an Uber, I go, picking up Chris, they go, yup. He has to go, picking up Ballsack1, and they gotta go, yup.
Yep. But he changed it. I don't know what
he
it
changed
was.
it back to Steven?
Maybe it was like a nickname. Maybe how sometimes they ask you.
I want to
like,
change mine. It
was.
mine.
He kept saying
I'm
balls.
gonna change mine to Ballsack 2.
Yeah, Ballsack 3. It was so funny. He was just like Ballsiak, and we were like, what? We were like, who's got a name like Ballsiak?
Yeah.
It was Ballsack1. Ballsack. Even the Uber guy fucking lost it. Even the Uber guy was like, oh my God. It was so great.
I fucking love that.
That was a good time.
I love that shit. I love like we kind of talked about it on the previous episode, like dumb, like guy, like Huber shit, like that, just like dumb shit. There used to be this kid Derisi on our lacrosse team, and he would get like all like like he was like this little short like jacked Italian kid, and he would get all like hyped up. And you ever in lacrosse, they like the defensemen have like those really long poles, and he would like you'd hear him on the field, and when he would get like all jacked up, some of the like you hear the like scream, and he would always say this one thing to like. When we were playing games, or sometimes he'd do it in practice if we were having an intense practice, he goes, ball sack wood. He would just say ball sack wood, like a ball sack and a boner, but he would say it so loud, but like he would say it before like laying a kid out.
Yeah.
Like it was
like
this
putting
weird...
somebody to sleep.
Yeah.
You're like,
this
like, is
bizarre.
homoerotic.
Yeah, bizarre.
It is homoerotic.
But you just hear him and you go, ball sack wood. And he just like fucking attack you, and you just like know like, oh, Derisi's hurting somebody right now.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah. It's the opposite of a safe word.
Yeah, it's an attack word.
It's an unsafe word.
Yeah.
You're not safe if you hear these words.
It's my warrior. It's his warrior call.
Yeah. Fucking that shit was funny though. But yeah. Metaverse and subscription to GE.
My head fell. I feel like my head's falling off. We got deep. We got a lot of dead end roads today.
I'm in.
You're into Metaverse.
I'm into Metaverse. I'm into the subscription. Just put me in. Just put me in. Just feed me through the fucking tube. Who cares? Who cares? You're making things so nice. You know, it's just so fucking easy for me. You know, like yesterday we ordered food through Grubhub, right? And we tried to order Chinese food again through Jade, and they were closing early, so they called us. They were like, we're tired. They're like, we're closing early, and the delivery's too far. And it's like, you don't say that to people who order Chinese food. You know what I mean? There's only certain people order Chinese food that late. You know what I mean? They're either fucked up, they're either really hungry, or they just don't care. And those are three people you don't want to deal with. You know what I mean? So just fucking, my thing is, if you accepted that order and you're a Chinese spot, do it.
Fire up the wok and get it done, dude.
Because there are only three types of people that eat that late and that kind of food that late. You're in either of those states of pure hunger, fucked up, or you don't even care. It's like ice cream in the middle of the night. Yeah. You know? And they called us. They were like, okay, we're not delivering whatever. So we're like, okay. So this lady gets on the phone with Kate from Grubhub. And Kate's like trying to fucking... Damn, now I forgot the reason why I started the story. Kate is trying to get her money back. And the lady's like, well, we can't give you your money until it's canceled because they pick it up. She's like, they just called me. Like, they're not ordering it. The lady's like, well, we'll give you till 10:30. She's like, they're not bringing it. They called me. And the lady's like, well, call us back. Kate is like, can you just call them? And you know it's bad when Kate is like, she's like, can you call them and confirm it so you can cancel it? So she calls them, and then she's like, I'm sorry, ma'am. They told us that it's not coming, but we still can't cancel it. Like, they're withholding money. Like, for no reason. Just to, like, make you feel like they can. That's how I felt. That's like how I felt on the phone. And
this is why you'd rather eat through a tube?
Yes. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. That was the reason. You're
making me want to eat out of a tube.
And then the lady's like, we can't give you the refund. Oh, and then Kate's like, okay, well, if you can't give me refund, can you at least give me like a credit to something? Because we're going to order food. But, you know, she's like, no, we can't do that. We can't do that until it's canceled. We can't do that. Kate's like, so fucking cancel it. It gets canceled. Then the lady's like, then Kate goes, then I remember. Then Kate goes, all right, well, I would really like, if the order gets canceled, the lady's like, oh yeah, what's canceled? We'll refund you. Kate's like, well, I would also like a discount on something because this has been horrifying. And like, this has been a lot. Like, just because we've called Grubhub before, and the first thing out of their mouth is like, we're sorry you're dealing with that. We're going to give you 15% off. It's just what you do. At the end of the day, I could have called the spot up. I could call any spot up and get it delivered. We use you. You're a company. You have to deal with it. Sorry. You know what I mean? It sucks to be Big Pharma.
Big Pharma.
That's how it works. Right?
Everyone knows that the delivery service and pharma are connected.
Grubhub and pharma is not connected. Big Pharma selling you drugs. Selling you drugs. But anyway, so the lady offers Kate. She goes, you know what I can do for you? She goes, hold on. She goes, I can offer you a discount on our membership. was like, we can give you $20 off our yearly membership. So I hear this, and I just like got so mad. I go, how is their discount getting you to spend more money? And the lady was like, just to remind you, this call is being recorded and like all of that for safety purposes. And then the lady's like, we're going to go ahead and give you 15% off. And Katie's like, thank you, because that's really all I asked for. And it was over. And my thing was, I'd rather eat from a fucking tube than deal with that. You're going to offer me a membership?
Yeah, but you probably get like points.
That's
Grubhub
not an all.
points.
We're not like
You don't want to get Grubhub dollars?
We're sorry.
Free appetizers.
No, not even. It was free delivery for only 60 days.
That's good.
Our offer, because right now we're doing a bad job in getting you food, our offer is to invest in us and get a membership.
Because we'll hook it up more.
That's our offer.
It's called sales.
No, it's not. That's called customer service is dead. That's what. Because you know what that made me not want to do? Get a membership with them. Just you don't, like, when someone's mad, you don't offer them to buy something else. Like, you know what I mean? You're like, oh, okay. You like, you sue them a little bit. Then you get them to buy something else. You don't fucking do that. That's crazy. But I was tying that into, like, the membership and the subscription.
Oh,
Yeah.
and that too?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I feel like all those companies are doing that now. Fucking Uber's got the, I think you told me or somebody told me that like the Uber,
platinum, yeah.
it's like worth getting because like if you use Uber enough, they give you like discounts on rides and shit.
Yeah.
I guess I should start doing that.
Take a lot of Ubers?
I'm not like one of those people who's like, let's see what Lyft is doing. Let's see what Uber's doing. I just use Uber. I'm not like trying to.
But you use a lot of Ubers?
It's the only one I use.
Okay.
So I guess if I'm racking up Uber points, I don't know.
You get free rides sometimes, and then you can get priority and being picked up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I think they have that I think they have this one thing too that if a ride, you don't get surcharges, like crazy surcharges, like they don't go above, like, sometimes it's raining and their surcharges are crazy, like it's almost double.
Yeah.
I think in the membership too, like your surcharges won't be double. Like it's only a certain amount of surcharge, if even. I think. I don't want to tell you that there's no surcharge, but I remember that the surcharge was like if it's either none to very small. So if you are thinking about it, do it.
This has been an ad brought to you by Uber.
Get into
Uber.
Get into the metaverse of Uber.
Join a membership with Uber.
Yeah.
Who needs Uber when you're in the metaverse?
Yeah.
I think that thing's out of my fucking tooth.
Oh.
I think it's out.
The chicken thing?
It's out. It's out. Yo, we started this episode. I ate fucking Dallas BBQ last night, and I got a piece of fucking chicken string or something in deep within my gums.
Okay, first of all, you told me you ate chicken wings last night. You didn't eat chicken wings. You ate fucking birds. You ate birds. BBQ wings, you ate fucking birds. You ate full pigeons as wings. You didn't fucking eat a chicken wing. That's not a chicken wing. No wonder you got something stuck up there. Yeah, it's probably a fucking pigeon's head, okay? Because that's the fucking size of a fucking BBQ's wing.
Yo, they're huge.
What is wrong with you?
And I got something wedged up in the back of my fucking tooth, and I was texting you this morning, and last night I was flossing, rinsing, brushed my teeth like 5 times within like a span of 12 hours trying to release this thing. And just now, it just like wiggled itself loose.
Free.
God damn it. That was a nightmare. That was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
I came over here with dentist tools.
Dental tools.
I was ready for her. I was ready for you to like, I was going to like lay down and like have you like go in there and like look
with
for
the
it
ring
and
light.
scrape.
We'd have used the ring light that we use. I just had to lay down. I'd have fucking did the whole thing. I'd have fucking...
Oh my God.
I would have used my drill. Just get that
Give me
sucker
one of them
out.
bits.
I hate when stuff are stuck in my teeth. Popcorn always does it to me. Popcorn always does it to me. Every time I eat popcorn, I'm like, okay, get ready for the popcorn kernel that's going to be in your tooth. Like, get ready for that.
Mm-hmm. and it's like thin. It's like the thin shaving of the kernel, and it gets like.
But it's also like can change its form. It's kind of it can change its form so it like just sticks to your tooth the way, like that perfect way, and you're like, God damn it, why can't you be sticking out like
Right.
everything else? You know what I mean? You just
Yeah.
gotta fit in my tooth. Make yourself at home, I guess. You
Slide-
have no boundaries, popcorn kernel.
Slide right into that gum.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
Perfectly. Yeah.
Ugh, yeah. And then you got to massage it out.
Yeah, that's what I do. I massage it out.
And then once
You gotta be nice to it. It's like, okay, fine, I guess I'll leave.
I'll leave you there.
It's
for a
not.
bit.
It's not something you can like kick out abruptly, right? You can't be like, "Yo, get up, we gotta go, let's go." No, it's you gotta be like, "Okay, get dressed." It's like a child, right? Oh, it's gonna be a good day. You wanna get up? You wanna get up for school?
It's like a girl that I woke up next to in my apartment, and I got things to do.
Yeah.
You can't be like, all right, you gotta go. You gotta be like, hey, oh man,
Not even.
let's go to the diner.
You gotta be nicer. Yeah, 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 exactly.
Like, let's get bacon, egg, and cheeses to go.
yeah, to go, of course.
On me,
Yeah, I'm busy. Right? You're busy, right?
right? You have a job?
Yeah.
No job. Okay.
No job. Okay, well, I still knew that last night, and I still did it.
Oh, I paid for you. Oh, okay. Then get the fuck out of here. No.
Oh, like an escort?
I was joking.
Oh, we know you and your escorts.
Yeah, me and
All your
my whole
escorts.
stable of
Yeah.
escorts.
You have your little black book of escorts.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget what we were talking about.
Chicken wings.
Oh, yeah, and this
Bird
thing
wings.
stuck in my fucking tooth, and it's finally been released. Man, that was like, whew. I was like worried I was going to have to go to the dentist to be like, hey, man, this thing is stuck in my gums, and I need you to get it out.
You're like, next stop, water pick.
I did, yeah. I
You
said I
said
was
ne-
going to go
you
buy a water pick for this goddamn thing.
I'm thinking of getting a water pick no matter what.
After this experience,
Yeah.
I probably still am going to get a water
Traumatized.
pick. I
Trauma.
am fucking-
PTSD.
Yeah.
You can write this off.
I think this was the longest I've ever had, like something stuck in my tooth.
I've had something stuck in my teeth for like 2 weeks before.
What was it?
I don't remember. I one time had a chicken wing bone stuck in my gums. I told you this though. I got my wisdom teeth taken out, and I was, you got pockets. I had they were impacted, so I fucking got them taken out surgically. So I had pockets there, and you got to be careful with the pockets. But I ate a wing, and all of a sudden I keep feeling something like hard there, and I'm like inside my like right pocket in the mouth, and I feel something hard, and I'm like, oh, maybe it's just like a piece of fried chicken. I'm gonna try to get it out. For like 3 days, I tried getting it out with cocktail straw, the plastic one.
Yeah.
I was just picking at it. All of a sudden, it lifts and comes out. I take it out. It's a piece of chicken wing bone. Bone. You know how sad that is?
Was it Dallas BBQ?
No. You know how sad that is?
I mean, that's pretty savage.
You have a bone. You're a fucking animal. You don't even deserve to eat. I was so disgusted by myself because I was like, if it was a piece of fried chicken, I'd be like, okay, yeah, sure. But a fucking
In your defense, though, it's like a piece of bone where like there was once bone.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it probably just kind of like fell in nicely right there, and just was like, oh, like it probably almost felt like a tooth at times.
Yeah,
You
like
know?
it was like, oh, I belong here.
Right.
Yeah.
Like this is where this is my new home.
Yeah.
You know, and then you're like, nah, dude.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't happen to me regularly. It was just because I had wisdom teeth taken out.
Right.
Yeah. Not like I'm always finding chicken bones in my mouth.
Yo, one time when
Even though that'd be a good way to hide a weapon.
that would be a sick way to hide a weapon. Yo, this one time, my lacrosse team, we did like a training camp down in Florida, so we had to go fly. And like one of the junior coaches who was like closer to our age, but he was still one of the coaches, and he didn't go to the school. Like he graduated from there. Yo, our friend Newman, he had just gotten like a filling like a day or two before we had to get on this flight. And we're like going up on the flight. And as we're taking off, I guess like the pressure from like, you know how like your ears and shit pop? There was like an air pocket or something like in the filling. And as we're going up, all of a sudden, it's like me, my friend Mark, who I've told you about, the cop in
Yeah.
Florida, and then like Newman, all of a sudden Newman just is like, oh, oh, oh. And he's like crying and his like face is getting red. And we're like, what the fuck, dude? And we start like laughing at him and we're like, yeah, okay, like real funny. He like the tooth like had to like pressurize, and he said it was like the most painful thing he's ever fucking felt like in his life. He said it felt like his fucking like tooth was gonna like explode out of his fucking gums.
Oh.
I like never even like heard that. We like felt bad like because we were like laughing at him. Afterwards, he was like sweating, like he was like borderline like.
How long did it last?
Like, I mean, it felt like a lot longer, but it was probably like 3 to 5 minutes, because like then the plane like pressurized more, and like I guess it just like leveled out or whatever.
This is gonna sound so unfair of me, but sometimes when men are like they're in pain, I'm like, but how much pain? Like, because
Right.
and just because I'm a woman who gets period cramps,
Right.
I don't know, for some reason, and none of them have anything to do with like, I'm not saying he wasn't in pain, but every time I hear
I
like,
don't know. I
but-
just sat next to him.
the toothaches are the worst, but even though I know that, like in my head, I'm like, he's a little bitch.
Yeah.
Every time a man is in pain, I'm like, you're a fucking little bitch.
Oh, he is kind of a bitch.
I'm not like, oh, that must hurt.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
whatever. You don't get your period. Like you have no good gauge of pain. That's how I see it with men. I'm like, you have no really good gauge of pain. Because like if a girl's like, it really hurt, it like worse than cramps, you're like, oh shit, that hurt.
Right.
You know? It's kind of fucked up of me though.
It freaked me out though. We thought he was like having a heart attack or something, because it just was like it was like 1 minute
To the next.
and then all of a sudden it was like, oh fuck, like, and then when it was over, I mean, he was like sweating through his fucking like.
That's pain.
We were like, damn, dude. All right, chill.
We're like, oh, I'm sorry, we made fun of you. And be like, okay, Mr. Dramatic, we got it. Oh, you're dying. Oh, he's finally like, I'm having a heart attack. And you're like, you're dying. Oh. Do you have a would you rather?
Not one that I came up with.
All right, I have one.
Okay.
Okay. Would you rather live in the metaverse? All right? Either live in the metaverse or be a mole person.
You gotta give me like an extra detail or two.
Oh,
As
there's-
far as
you
a
there-
mole person, like, what do I sleep in dirt? Is there like a city underground?
Yeah, you're a subway mole person. You live in the subway.
Oh, like contemporary, like so I'm a subway. I live in the subways.
Yeah, you
In the
live in
tubes
subways.
of-
Yeah. In the MTA world. So it's kind of like metaverse without the E. Metaverse. Not metaverse, but metaverse. You either gotta live there or there.
All right, and in metaverse, I'm like sucking out of a tube, and I just like live in a digital space.
Yeah. One, 2, 3, metaverse. I got him in the metaverse. I'm Mark Zuckerberg.
You're in the metaverse.
Good night.
God damn it.